this working? Okay. Hi guys, and ooh, let me turn on my lights. Do you want to see my lights? Can you even see my lights? No. I'll make it so you can see my lights. So, we're just gonna start talking while we're adjusting, okay? So, okay, there we go. Pretty lights. And it still says Happy Vlogmas, so you get a cute little treat too. Yay! Alright, so it is New Year's Eve. It is like 6:30ish. My eyes are red and puffy because I have been crying because a lot of things have happened. This is my, obviously, 2000 reflections video. 2015 reflections video. And I brought my drink in here. Where is it? And we're drinking. Hello. Drinking. What are we drinking tonight? We have champagne for midnight, duh. And we have a dessert wine that my doctor bought us for, Christmas. I'm not sure what it is, but that'll be in a blog post later. And then we are drinking Distill Brewery Vertex IPA. Pretty good. So, here we go. I don't know why I'm holding my mirror. That's weird. Okay, so, in this video I'm going to be kind of talking about some things that happened in 2015. I'm going to tell you, first of all, the reason that I was crying and the realizations that I had, and then we're going to go through my mug. And what is in my mug? Well, first of all, my mug doesn't have anything to drink in it, unfortunately, because it's paper. This mug I got in my Insta Secret Santa last year from Maria. So hi Maria, if you're watching this. And your baby is adorable. And in here are all of the things, they're not all of them, but the ones that I remembered to write down, awesome things that happened this year so that I could go back, you know, just small things, little things, just the little things in life, so I could go back and look and be like, oh my god, this is what happened this year, you know, maybe I hit 20 subscribers. I don't know, I didn't hit 20 subscribers, I hit like 40. Actually, I'm at 49 right now, so if you guys want to, like, give me one more, because you're seeing this video before the new year, so that's my goal. So if you want to, like, my goal was 50. Actually, I think my goal was, like, 30 this year. So, if you want to hit my goal of, like, 50 before the new year, that would be super great. And even if you're watching this and it's not, or it's already the new year, then subscribe and give me another subscriber anyway. Because why not? You're here anyway. You want to watch me drink some more, I'm pretty sure. And tell you my life stories. And do some makeup. Okay, anyway, so on to what you're here for. So I have realized some things. I've talked about it before. Back in 2011, I went through, at the very beginning of 2011, I went through a depression. And it was something that I didn't realize until a while later. And, you know, like I've said, my mom and my brother were like, oh yeah, we knew. And, you know, I watched, like, Sex and the City every day. And then Lorraine Stanek actually pulled me out of it because I found the YouTube beauty community, specifically her channel, and I watched her day in life through Lorraine's eyes videos, like, religiously. I ended up going back through and watching previous ones, and I, like, you know, watched the whole series, like, and it was life-changing, and it was like, oh my god, I want to be in this industry, YouTube industry. So that is what got me out of that. And you don't realize you're in a depression when you're in one. You don't realize bad things are happening to you. Like, I mean, you realize bad things are happening to you when they're happening to you, but you don't realize, like, super negative things, when they're happening to you. You don't realize the changes and effects they're actually having on you mentally. And I realized a lot of things in the last couple of days, and what really made me realize a lot of things was, this is gonna sound like totally weird, but Marissa Lace's breakup. Because a lot of people have been really, really stupid about her breakup, and she's made it, like, very clear, like, they broke up and got back together, and then they broke up again, like, the end of story. She's done, she's happy now. But listening to her story, like, when I watched her video this morning of what 2015 taught me, it killed me, because it made, like, the way she dealt with that breakup was the same exact way that I dealt with a breakup that I had in 2011. I mean, I didn't sleep in my bed for a week. It took my dad, like, I was living with my mom at the time, and my dad came up because, I don't know, something with a washing machine or something, and we had to go get it the next day, or I don't know, something, and he had to spend the night at our house, and he slept on the couch, and I'd been sleeping on the couch. So he slept on the couch that night, and if he wouldn't have come up and slept on the couch that night, I would have still been sleeping on the couch probably. I watched like a Meryl Streep movie, the one with her with Alec Baldwin, and I don't remember what it's called, but, and the white-haired guy, what's his name? Cheaper by the Dozen. It's like right there. Anyway, that movie, I watched it over and over and over again, and, you know, I watched that movie, I watched Sex and the City, I watched the, you know, Lori and Stanix vlogs, other people's YouTube videos, and it just, you know, pulled me out. But while I was in the depression, obviously I didn't realize it, and so it's just a hard thing you go through. But I realized it watching her video that, you know, all the things that she went through and how she dealt with that breakup. I realized that that was the same way that I went through that breakup, and I realized some ways that I have been feeling now, that I really didn't deal with the breakup from my ex. It was a very, very short time until I got together with Zach, like very short amount of time in between when I was no longer seeing my ex and when I started dating Zach. And so I just kind of suppressed all the bad things that he did, all the things that he did that hurt me, that he said that made me feel like shit, and just all the mental stuff. And I thought I dealt with it, and I thought, you know, oh my god, I realized how horrible I was being treated and how shitty I was being treated because Zach was treating me so wonderfully. And it's like, oh yeah, this guy was a total shithead, he was a total fuckboy, and, you know, Zach's amazing and wonderful, and like, this is why my relationships didn't work, because, you know, I was waiting for Zach and he's the perfect guy. And it's like, but I didn't emotionally process that relationship. When I broke up with him, like the first time, I just realized all the shit that he did, and it was like, okay, that's it, I'm fucking done, because I'm done with your shit. And so, you know, this video isn't really about all of that, but I didn't, you know, deal with that. I just kind of suppressed it, and I have been thinking a lot because of her video and the things she said, and how she said that her past and her upbringing influenced her relationships, and it was a lot of things from my past and my upbringing I have realized have influenced like my mind a lot. And I've been overthinking things a lot and thinking really just dumb things, because that's kind of how my mind is after all of this, because I didn't process it. And so I hadn't told anybody, but I realized it in the last couple of days, more specifically today after watching her video. And I cried watching her video. So thank you very, very much, Marissa. I love you, and I'm super happy for you and proud of you. And, you know, you don't even watch my videos, so I don't know if I'm saying that. But, yeah, so now we're going to get on to the fun part. But I realized it, and I hadn't told anybody, and I knew the minute I told somebody I was just like break down and cry, because obviously you're having a realization moment. It's like, and I was planning on telling my mom, and then I just told Zach tonight, because it was just like, it just happened. Like, I don't want to go into 2016 and have to, you know, tell everybody and be like, okay, so I'm starting over now, like, this is great, I'm going to be a great person, like, I'm going to be a happy person, because Zach has told me that I've been really depressed this month, and I didn't realize it. And I didn't realize it until about a week ago that he told me that I had been off, and I didn't realize why. And then I started thinking about it and realized that I felt off, and, you know, now we're here. And after watching her video, I realized everything. And so I told him all of my feelings and everything, and I was just like bawling, and it was great. Had a great cry. So there's that. There's also something we're gonna do in this video, so we've got to do this real quick because we got like a little bit of time left. The 2015 reflections. I'm not gonna write all this down and, like, you know, do this with you guys right now. I am just gonna answer some of the questions, and I'll have the link to this below. Maybe not, but you guys can answer some of the questions. So basically, I'm just gonna read them. There we go. So 2015 reflection, and this is by the Happiness Planner. So go check them out because their planners are awesome. So the lows of this year. That depression, obviously, that was definitely a low. I got off of the wagon, like, of my fitness and health and everything. What did I learn? I learned that I am a lot more capable of what I think I am. My mind, mentally, I'm a lot more capable of than what I thought. And yeah, this is, who are you grateful for in those moments? Who are you grateful for those moments? Myself. Okay. The highs of this year, I got into IFYM. I found IFYM. I did more yoga. It made me feel really good. I found Marissa Lace's channel. I found Nikki Blackadder's channel. I found a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation that I still have that I hadn't used towards the end of the year, obviously. You know why? But, that I have that I'm going to bring into the next year. What did I learn? There you go. And I'm grateful for myself. Okay. 2016 vision board. I want to improve on my YouTube, definitely. I want to improve on my blog. I want to do more religious, regularly posts, and doing Vlogmas this year. Even though I didn't do it every single day, the amount that I did do it made me want to do more. So that is something I definitely plan on doing. That's another value I want to enhance. I also want to work on my mind. I want to get more into meditation, not just the yoga part of it. I want to get more into crystals. My husband is actually into crystals and has like crystals and meditation books and stuff that he got after he came home from Iraq, and so I'm gonna read some of those. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, which you definitely should, go follow me on Snapchat. You can see like a mini vlog today because I didn't vlog today. But I went to Barnes & Noble and I found a lot of books that I'm about to go get, like, next paycheck. I am going to go get them, like $70, $80 worth of books that I'm going to go get, because of, like, Marissa Lace was pointing out some books, and I didn't find those ones at Barnes & Noble, but I found a lot of really good ones that I really liked, so I'm very excited for that. So those are the skills that I want to adopt and master, and kind of just calming myself and not overthinking, which I know a lot of people say, but just kind of letting go of a lot of negative emotions. And I'm paying off my car in 3.5 months, and so that's gonna be a huge relief, because we all know I got my car because of my ex, so it's the last tie I have to him, so it's great. It's great. Let's take a drink, shall we? What do I want to achieve? Obviously, more blogging and YouTube. How will I get there? Planning. And more social media interaction with other people, so you guys see me, so you're like, hey, who's this bitch? And like, click on me and be like, hey, I like this bitch, she's kind of funny, her lips are pink, what? Also, it's New Year's Eve and I'm not wearing anything fancy. I don't have a smoky eye. All I did was mascara so we could go to the liquor store and get champagne, and I did the rest of my face, obviously, and then I came home and cried, so I wasn't gonna do a smoky eye after that. Like, fuck that shit. So draw a pie chart of how you've been spending your time in these different areas of your life. Ta-da! So the areas of life, I'm not going to draw a pie chart, but I'm just going to, like, friends, family, personal growth, personal health, finances, career, love, and giving back. I definitely need to work on personal growth, personal health, friends, finances, because we're moving in 4 months, love to my husband, because I feel like I've not been the greatest wife, and there's a lot that I'm learning. I read Katie McFarlane Chronicles of Frivolity. Katie, go check her out. I read her blog tonight and it made me cry too. So there's a lot I learned from that blog. Like, she's like, you know, I can't give you marriage advice because I've only been married for 3 months. I'm like, girl, you just gave me so much. So it's great. So there's like a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 40-year plans. We're not going to go through that. We're going to get into the good stuff now. What else happened this year? Lots of things happened this year. I went through a phase where some people didn't really like me that much, and it wasn't very fun. And I went through some issues with, like, insurance. Like, I was supposed to go get, like, an emergency root canal and could not because my insurance company failed me. Like, they left the bitch that got fired on the insurance and took me off. Like, what? I don't even know. We got it all handled and it's all good now, but I had to deal with just like stupid shit like that, and it's like, what? Like, I'm sitting here at the dentist, they're like, yeah, I'm sorry, you don't have coverage. I'm like, what do you mean I don't have coverage? Well, did you just start your job? No, I've been working there for 3 years, thank you. Terrible. And it was a Thursday, so it's not like, you know, I could call my office manager. I mean, I did text her and tell her what was going on, but I was like, you know, there's nothing she can do about it right now. So, the happy things. I'll put that one back in there. Okay, so the happy things that happened this year. Lego. number 1 on some Halloween paper. A picture of Zigzag and I hit 160 on Instagram on October 15th. That's funny because that picture actually has like 200 and some now, so that's really funny. But that's really cute. That was the most likes I've ever had on a picture, and like lately all my pictures are getting like 60 likes, so I'm like, yeah. I don't do this stuff for the likes and for the subscribers, but it's always nice to get, you know, recognition and, you know, all that stuff. Next one. First business blogger meeting with Kristen. Oh, when she was working with Zomato. Oh, that was in August of 2015. She no longer works with Zomato. But, that was their fault. But she is a great person. I love her. That was actually a really great thing that happened this year. One of my horoscopes said that I should, like, I was going to meet more powerful women, and I did get things out of, you know, that meeting with her, and so that was really cool. So let's see, I'm going to skip for a second. This one. Ta-da, more pretty paper. Went to my first blogger meetup, September of 2015. It was Zomato and Dabble and Wine and Whey meetup, which is the 30-minute mozzarella. And I will have Dabble linked below, Wine and Whey and Zomato all linked below. Wine and Whey was awesome. We made mozzarella cheese, like, what? Like homemade from scratch mozzarella cheese, and it was great. And we also had like homemade wine, and you can go there and make wine. And Dabble is a great, this is not a plug by them, I'm not sponsored by them, but Dabble is great because you can go there and they have different classes. Like you can take anything from like a welding class to a joint rolling class to a sushi rolling class. Yes, I said joint rolling class. Like they provide the papers, you provide the weed. Like, I don't know. It's in Colorado though. But Dabble is all over, so I will link them below. Zomato's great for like reviews. Like I totally pick all of my restaurants off of there now. So that was really fun. I met some great bloggers like Greer, climbing Greer Mountain. She is lovely, and she has some incredible looking recipes on her blog, so I'll link her below too. March 12th, I got accepted into Paul Mitchell, the school. If you guys remember, in like February I posted a video that was like a chit chat on life changes. It was like a 45-minute video on how I was like done being a medical assistant. Well, joke's on me, I'm not done being a medical assistant. I'm gonna stick with it for a few more years. I was having a really hard time with life, and I was trying to change a lot of things, and it was like, you know, going through my resolutions, and just things were not going well at my job at the beginning of this year, and they've gotten interestinger and different, but it's calmed down some. But at the beginning of this year it was not great, so I was like, I'm done with this shit, and I went and applied there. And I got accepted. Might still be my future, I don't know. February 19th-ish, Taylor from Bees for Beauty followed me on Twitter. Super, super exciting. I think she follows me on Snapchat too. Like, hey, come subscribe, girl. What? Ah. No, I love her so much. I've been following her from the very beginning. Like, the first video I saw of her was like, you know, when everybody was doing the headband braids right here, and she used her extensions, and I watched that video. That's the first one I saw of her. The next one, got an offer from Vareo to review the $200 Luna and have my own link with 10% commission, and that was really cool because that was the first time that I had been contacted by a company to review a product, and that's an expensive product, and I got a link, and I get to, you know, it was my first affiliate link, so that was really cool. Not that I promoted that much, but something else I need to work on too. But yeah, and then February 18th, Charmaine Dulac followed me on, I don't know if I said your last name correctly, but she followed me on Instagram. Focus. Are we dirty? No, we just don't want to focus. Should be the dick. Alright. And then the last one that is in my lovely little cup. Look, there's an M. Hashtag motivation. February 1st. Hashtag haters are my motivators. February 1st, about a week ago, I finally hit 30 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm not going to name any names, but someone that I had some beef with, you know, in like middle school, subscribed to my channel, and I was like, what? Like, you know, it just proves that all that shit doesn't matter 10 years down the road. Like, come on. Like, all you little high school people, just get over it. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I was laughing about something else earlier in the shower this morning, like, about something from high school, about how some guy found out I liked him, or I asked some guy out, and now he follows me on Instagram, and I'm like, and I was horrified. I didn't want to go to school the next day after I asked him out. Now he follows me on Instagram. Like, it does not, it literally, that was senior year, literally does not matter anymore after that stuff. So, everything that happened this year, like, I'm just over it. I'm very glad I've realized some things in the last couple of days, because I am like ready to move into this next year. Zach and I are getting our own place together in this next year, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. It's gonna be freaking great. You're gonna have tons of moving vlogs. I've got tons of videos planned and blog posts planned, and I'm just gonna do great and do better. And you're gonna see a lot of cooking videos, and it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna be happy. I'm gonna be very, very happy. That's it. So yeah. That is me. That is New Year's. I hope you guys all have a very, very, very safe New Year's. And please do not drive unless you're going to be sober. And even then, be careful, because, you know, there's some idiots out there. And if you don't want to drive, don't take a taxi, take an Uber, because they're better and they're cheaper. And you can use my Uber code to get your ride, like $15 off your ride, or your first ride free up to $15. I don't know, whatever. Marcy45FUE. I don't think it'll be right here, but it'll be down there. So go check it out. Follow me on Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram. And I'll be on Snapchat tonight. Probably be on Twitter tonight. Post a picture on Instagram at midnight because it's mandatory. And then, yeah, I'll have a blog post up tomorrow and a video out tomorrow. So we're going to start this year off great. I'm excited. And we're going to do yoga lots of times. And I'm going to help you guys with health and fitness, even though I'm drinking beer right now. But you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. I had, like, buffalo chicken wrap from Jersey Mike's for dinner, so I'm not worried about it. So that is that. I love you guys. Like and subscribe. I hope you're excited for this new year and for everything that's coming on this channel and on my blog, because I definitely am. And I will talk to you all next year. Bye.